I'm not even gonna try to guess when the last time I did a video on SAD-ist was, but I am sure it's been at least a year. And I am still unsure whether it's SAD-ist or SAD-ist, but I'm just gonna roll with SAD-ist because SAD is capitalized. So if you all wanna tell me I'm wrong in the comments, go for it. In those other videos, I was tremendously impressed, especially because I'm pretty sure they were a one-person team. Maybe not anymore, maybe they've got a couple people on board, but they were making some incredible stuff before, and it was just one person. So needless to say, I am stoked to see what we're gonna get today. Before we start, I thought I'd let you know that I have a gaming channel. I've been playing a bunch of games over there, been having a wealth of new experiences, so if you'd like to see me play some games, the link will be in the description below. The first one we're gonna watch today is their newest one. It was only released at the start of this month, so we're getting some brand new stuff. The description says it's heavily inspired by the Stanley Parable. I've not played the Stanley Parable. I haven't played Half-Life either, but I have played Portal, which they also say inspired this. So hell yeah. A Portal, Vector, and Stanley Parable mashup? I'm in. It's called Yellow Zone. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention, but I did see in the description that it has that song from Arcane. Snakes, that's right. I did a video quite recently reacting to a few songs from the Arcane soundtrack, and this was one of them. I loved it. What an absolute treat. If I remember correctly though, their style was more in the vein of like a sketch/animatic thing, but this feels like it's just gonna be a bit more. Wonder if we'll get full animation. I definitely like the color. Hot damn. Oh my god. If they're still doing this alone, it's crazy impressive. I love the sketch style and I love the attention to detail because a lot of people wouldn't include simple shadows like this, and it just gives so much more depth to the visuals. The finger tapping in time to the music too is nice. It's like being bored but having this very reluctant and muted jam out session. All you're allowed to do, bounce that finger, nothing else. No fun in the office. Oh, they're like faceless? That's cool. Right before it hits, I need to take a second. Obviously, this is kind of a stupid thing to say, but I feel like whenever I watch these animatics, I forget just how good these people are at syncing things up to the music. It flows so beautifully and so seamlessly, and the bounce between all the different cameras, oh man, coming out from darkness, wonderful. Now hit me in the face and make it hurt. Oh, that's so cool, man. Look at the motion, damn. Really going for it. Wow. Oh, dude. And the way that they slowed down the motion as the flow of the song changed, beautiful. It does have that kind of flow. I feel like it would be handy if I knew what was going on in the Stanley Parable. Although the description did say that they went really far off lore. I have an extremely vague concept of what the Stanley Parable is, but I will just go along with it. You could show me anything. You could show me Sonic and I'd be like, oh, well, I guess Sonic's in the Stanley Parable. He gets like another chance. Gotta like try again, but learn. That's so cool, man. It's just wildly impressive. How are people this talented? I'm guessing he's trying to escape, right? And whoever this creepy overseer is trying to keep him trapped. I do like how he kind of resets and he has to go back where he started from. It's the ultimate screw you. Oh, not where he started from. He's trying to beat his ass. Whoa. My man has erased time itself. He now exists outside the constraints of our mortal coil. Good for him. Or honestly, maybe bad for him. It doesn't seem like this is a situation you'd want to be in, to be honest. That's so cool. The neon style. Is he gonna rewind again or something? Oh no, yeah. Commit to destroying time. What a choice of song. That seriously just drove home the energy of it. The amount of intensity, the amount of hype was also just so well complemented by the fluidity of all that motion, as well as making it feel like it had this desperate and hectic undertone. I find it especially impressive when someone like me, who has no real idea of anything in this universe, doesn't really know what's going on, can still extract something from it, like I can still have something resonate with me. To do that with a creative medium like that is not easy, so very well done. On the complete flip side, when it comes to both tone and my familiarity with the subject, this next one intrigues me and excites me. It's called Ozymandias, which I immediately recognized because I love Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Amazing universe. So I remember Bryan Cranston reading this poem, and I'm fascinated to see how it's gonna fit into the Dream SMP universe. This is gonna be so dramatic, I can already tell.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert."
I've never thought about it, but yeah, the tone of this and some of the plots in the Dream SMP series, they match up, it makes sense.
Half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command.
I find it really cool to see how the lore gets laid into these sorts of things quite subtly.
Sculptor well those passions red which yet survive, stamped on these.
Oh, techno. So sad.
The hand that mocked them and the heart that fed.
Oh my god, it fits so well! Especially while showing the L'Manberg flag.
These words appear.
Oh my god.
My name, Ozymandias.
That's so cool. The little dream mask smile that flashed there, right? Yeah, oh, for just a second. Again, the amount of detail included. Wonderful.
On my works ye mighty and despair.
Is this, evil Wilbur now? Feels evil.
Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck.
Dude, it makes everyone seem so evil.
Level sands stretch far away.
That was just straight up freaking dope. My lord. I can't say that I've ever actually seen an animation done like that with simple red poetry, let alone for a fandom. What gets me with SAD-ist is just the originality. The things that they think to do and the directions they think to take things in. The way their mind thinks is enviable. The next one is also interesting. I haven't personally played it, but I have watched a bit of gameplay and I know a fair bit about it, so you can bet I am very interested about what it would be like if Detroit Become Human was an anime. Feels like this is gonna be another different style from them. I just love how the second warning seems like such an afterthought, like, warning, there is gonna be spoilers in this, so if you haven't played the game, you know, be careful, don't proceed. Also, there's violence and death. Just thought we'd let you know. The quality already, again, is... it impresses me so much. Dude, with these sorts of things, especially because they're going the anime vein, their hand-drawn aesthetic is just beautiful, and it allows for that sort of weird, semi-jagged movement. I did also have the volume a little bit louder than I was expecting, so that gunshot, I felt that in my spine. Slide for cover. Oh, okay, it's literally Japanese. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. It's If Detroit Become Human was an anime. I was just assuming we'd get English. That's so cool. How did I not know I needed this in my life? Something I feel like I haven't really pointed out with these animation videos in the past, and maybe that's because there hasn't really been all that much of it, but the voice acting is also top notch. I completely forgot for a second that I was watching like a YouTube animation. The performances are just so good and really encapture the characters.
少しは俺の言うことも聞け。メモリーに接続されました。
I know it's kind of a running theme of the game, so therefore I should have expected it, but why does it seem like everything I'm watching these days just wants to make me think really deeply about my sense of self and identity, and yet again cause me to have an existential crisis? I feel like those two words are the most frequently said words on my channel over the last month, and yet here I am again, surprised by the idea that this is addressing the sense of self and consciousness. Oh god, that's so depressing. Connor, bro, you good? I mean, no is the answer. It's so dramatic. Excuse me, but I need to see that as a full series. Right now. Gimme. beautifully well done from like every angle. What the hell? I would just like to film one video where I'm not just overwhelmingly impressed the whole time. Like, can you just show me something that's a bit crap? Something that kind of sucks? Anything that I can roast instead of just sitting here being like, wow, everyone's much better at doing things than I am. Now, the last one is a sad one. I had to include it in here. SAD-ist did a tribute animation to Technoblade. They've even included a few non-profit donation links in the description, so I'll grab those links and include them in mine as well, just in case you wanted to check out any of the foundations.
I think Skyblock.
Oh, it's the voice. It's already so sad, especially with the lovely, peaceful Minecraft music.
Is the ultimate challenge in resource management. You spawn on a tiny island in an empty universe. All you have is a tree, some supplies, and some dirt.
To be honest, I've not watched that much Technoblade content. However, I did make a video watching the whole Great Potato War, and I gotta say, while the man was a bit wild, he certainly had dedication and ingenuity.
Treasure every dirt block, because if one falls into the void, there's no way to replace it. And as you carefully navigate your circumstance, you gain a new appreciation for the few things you have as you meticulously use them.
Oh god, the choice of soundbite to use as well, about having an appreciation for the things you had. God, hit me in the feels.
Slowly transform this empty expanse into a world of your very own. Skyblock teaches us that no matter how ridiculous the odds may seem, within us resides the power to overcome these challenges.
Oh, the really strange thing is, I know that in the video this audio is from, he's being at least a little fatuous, he's being a bit silly, and yet somehow, even with that, it's deep, philosophical, and hits hard right now.
That one day, we'll look back at where we started and be amazed by how far we've come.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That hurt me. Yo, I'm not far off crying. What the hell? Excuse me? Why you have to use that at the end? That nostalgia hit, that real gut punch. Like I said, I wasn't even that familiar with Technoblade, but just hearing all of that said in this context and seeing the impact that he had on other people is absolutely wonderful. When it comes to those of us who make content online, most of us still see ourselves as this weird, awkward 13-year-old kid making stuff in their spare time just because it was fun. So personally, I'd imagine, especially towards the end, that Techno was indeed sitting back and taking stock and likely being overwhelmed by the profound impact that he'd had on so many people, a ridiculous amount of people. Seeing that sentiment summed up so well and so beautifully in such an efficient amount of time, easy way to get me feeling, honestly. What a wonderful bunch of videos to watch. Start to finish. I'm happy and we've gotten such wonderful quality. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to click that like button. And as always, have an awesome time until I see you next. See ya.